The band Florence and the Machine finished a major tour last month. One reviewer wrote about the band's primal force and about the formidable lung power of lead singer Florence Welch. Anthony Mason recently sat down with her. Anthony, good morning.
Good morning, Nora. Yeah, hurricane force lungs. Florence Welch is flying high these days. She just wrapped up a big world tour and was nominated for 2 Grammy Awards. We met up with her when she touched down in New York during the tour.
For the flame-haired frontwoman of Florence and the Machine, success has come fast and furious.
You know, age 21, I sort of started touring, and I haven't stopped, literally for 4 years.
Her first 2 albums have sold more than 6 million copies worldwide. She sung at the Grammys and the Oscars. The Rolling Stones recently invited her to perform with them. But back home in London, 26-year-old Florence Welch, Flo to her friends, still lives with her mother.
I can't believe that the fact that I'm moving out of my mum's house is in English news, is in the news.
Why are you still there? Why didn't you move out?
I've got a house, but there's nothing in it. It's just a really expensive suitcase holder for now.
Sometimes I feel like
the daughter of an American art history professor and a British advertising executive, Welch's breakthrough came in 2009.
Do you mind if I put this down, because it's quite heavy?
When she won the Critics' Choice Prize at the Brit Awards, England's Grammys. She still remembers the first huge crowd she played at a British music festival.
And it was kind of one of those moments of just pure terror and pure joy all at the same time. The way I like to keep things.
The way you like to keep things?
Yeah, well, it's just that moment, especially in performance. With that moment of complete surrender to terror, but also to euphoria.
On her off days, Welch likes to wander through art galleries.
It's like fuel, I think. I'm kind of culture hungry. I need it to sort of feel normal.
Do you have a favorite bird?
I really like this guy. I like his wingspan.
Yeah.
We met at an exhibition of bird sculptures in New York's new museum.
Sort of demonic flamingo.
Welch herself went to London's Camberwell College of Art, where she studied illustration.
What do you draw most of the time when you draw?
Just anything, like bits and bobs. I used to do lots of like funny cartoons. When I fell in love for the first time, I basically documented the whole of like my emotional. There's just lots of little sketches of people banging their heads against walls and puking their insides out and things like that. As pine trees, people as pine trees pining.
She still keeps a journal while she's on the road.
I would say that you wouldn't think I had the most organized brain from this book. There's a song in here that I'm working on. Like, I start writing it down, but then it'll end up like looking, it always ends up looking like that.
Paul, what was it you called her? A mic breaker?
Last year in London, we visited Welch while she was recording her Grammy-nominated song, Shake It Out.
it's always darkest before the dawn.
In which she seems to be waging war with personal demons.
Sometimes your songs, do you feel like you're in some sort of epic battle?
I like battle themes.
You like battle themes?
I kind of went through a real like Joan of Arc fetish. But I think it's about turning it on its head. You know, it's like taking a kind of death rattle and turning it into a battle cry. You take the saddest things and the deepest, horrible, darkest things and you shout them. It's almost like to exercise them.
Does it work?
Not it. Sometimes it does work. No, I'm kidding. Kind of.